Is Bitcoin in a bear market, or are we still on this bull run? In just 2 weeks, it will have been 3 full months, 90 days since the all-time high of Bitcoin around $64,000. You can see on April 14th, right around when the Pi cycle top called the top of the bull run, or at least the local bull run. We are coming up on 90 days since that point, and we have also hit our death cross just a couple weeks ago, which usually indicates we are now in a bear market. We have not really had that dead cat bounce like we usually do in previous cycles after the all-time high. We are kind of just consolidating and floating around between $30,000 and $40,000 Bitcoin. I want to present you guys this article from Galen Moore on CoinDesk that says cryptocurrencies are in a bear market. For Bitcoin, 20% drops are quite common on the way to new all-time highs. Earlier this quarter, we identified a simple method for determining whether a drop or rise has ushered in a new market regime. A change in 20% in the CoinDesk Bitcoin price index, followed by at least 90 days in which Bitcoin does not return to its previous high or low. Notice I just said roughly 2 weeks from this posting, we're going to hit that 90-day mark from our all-time high, right around July 14th. April 14th, $64,000 Bitcoin. By April 22nd, it had fallen more than 20% to a low of $50,000. As of Sunday, 24 days remain until that 90-day threshold. The article goes on to say that there are spot market alternatives. 2 alternatives are easing buying pressure right now. As we talked about yesterday in yesterday's video, GBTC, which Morgan Stanley just bought 28,000 shares of, is a trust fund that you can buy on the stock market to indirectly get access to Bitcoin. Over the next couple months, especially in July, there are more shares that are unlocking, which means that the share discount of GBTC versus Bitcoin will likely continue. As you can see directly on their website, the price of 1 share of GBTC is worth $28.48. When you break down the amount of shares to the amount of Bitcoin Grayscale actually holds, the value per share is $31.82, which means you're buying Bitcoin essentially indirectly at a discount. As long as the market price per share stays below the holdings per share price, you are buying Bitcoin at a discount by buying GBTC. The difference obviously is when you buy Bitcoin directly, you'll have access to it and do whatever you want with it. But when you buy GBTC, you're not actually getting any real access to your own Bitcoin. As more shares unlock over the next month, this price differential may fluctuate. Another big thing to look at really quick is the crackdown of Bitcoin mining in China. With all these miners going offline, not only has the hash rate gone down quite a bit, but the price of an ASIC miner is going down quite a bit as well. This is because all the miners in China have to sell off a lot of their hardware to recoup some of the costs they're going to have to incur to either move their operations or shut down entirely. Looking at the chart of this article is probably the most intriguing part of this whole video. The headline, the recent Bitcoin bull run ended on April 14th. Now, will that be the top of the bull run entirely? I don't think so, but it's very possible that it is. You can see we've been in a mini bear market for 71 days, and you can see the tracking of the previous bear and bull markets based on their criteria of declining in 20% price of the all-time high for more than 90 days. So by July 14th, if we don't make new all-time highs, which is roughly 90% increase from where the price is today, we could consider that we're in a bear market, at least for the time being. Now, if that bear market continues for the next several months into years, I don't think so, but it's a possibility and something that we need to recognize. If we look at the stock to flow model, we should be coming up to flirt with the stock to flow model again soon. And you can see previous runs, we have dipped below the model around this time in previous runs as well. So even though we may be in a mini bear market right now, I do believe that the bull run of 2021 and into 2022 will continue. Where we ultimately end up in price action in this bull market, who knows? I could easily see 140,000 and maybe even could see all the way up to something like $360,000 Bitcoin. It's going to be a very interesting next 6 months to see whether the stock to flow continues to be correct over time or if the cycles are broken and we do see an extended bear market before we expect it to. Regardless of what ends up happening, I am holding on. I am not selling anything. I haven't sold anything to date, and I won't sell even if we go back to $20,000 Bitcoin. In fact, I'll probably buy even more if I can. All of this is not financial advice, just something to consider when you're looking at the overall market. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We're going for 300 subscribers, so be on that journey with us. We put out videos multiple times a week on all the latest and greatest things happening in the cryptocurrency market. We'll see you guys all next time. Have a great day.